Market research is a technique that is used to collect data on any aspect that you want to know so that we can later interpret it and make use of it for the correct market decision. Statistical and analytical methods and other techniques are used to obtain the data or information that we need. The reports made after carrying out this investigation give us the basis to act in favor of the client and be successful in the company. Also to define, for example, advertising and marketing campaigns, launch new products, and others. Market research helps you to know the purchasing intentions of the customers and gives you feedback on the growth of the market to which you belong. Through research, you can also discover important information that helps you to estimate the prices of your product or service and find a balance point that benefits you and the customers. Market research has many advantages if it's used in a good way. To carry out this, it's necessary to resort to various tools to collect information and make it possible to understand the results. One of the most widely used tools is online surveys, as they have advantages such as the ability to request more complete information due to the multiple formats it supports. Definition of the problem and the research objectives. It's in step number 1. Number 2 is design the research plan. Step number 1, definition of the problem and the research objectives. Number 2, design of the research plan. Number 3 is data collection. Number 4, data preparation and analysis. And number 5 is interpretation, preparation, and presentation of the report with the results. In defining the problem, we need to know the purpose of the study, the background of relevant information, the information that's necessary, and how it will be used in the market decision. In this part includes discussions with the decision markets, interviews with industry experts, secondary data analysis, and that's it. This one, it's the most difficult part of the process, but is the one that guides the entire investigation process. Design of the market research plan. After the problem has been defined and the objectives of the investigation established, it must be determined what information is needed and how, when, and where to obtain it. Market research includes the following steps: secondary data analysis, qualitative research, methods of quantitative data collections, definition of the necessary information, procedure for measuring scales, design of questionnaires, sampling process and sample size, and planning of data analysis. The next one is data collection, and it's usually the most expensive and the most error prone. Here we're gonna find primary data and secondary data. Primary data is the information collected the first time, unique for that particular investigation, and it's collected through one or more of these elements: observation, experimentation, and the most popular questionnaires. Secondary data is the data that we already have. They refer to existing information. This type of data, it's available internally and externally. Internally could be like transactions record or invoice. Externally could be like outside of the company, such as like government reports, official statistics. Step number 4, data preparation and analysis. After the data is collected, it's processed and analyzed to get important information. It's necessary to check that the data from the questionnaires it's accurate and complete. Subsequently, the results are tabulated, the average are calculated, and other statistical measures are taken. Step number 5, interpretation, preparation, and presentation of the report with the results. This step is in which the market researchers interpret the results, take conclusions, and report to the management.